I started attending, I think it was the second or third service at San Pablo on a Thursday night. I sat in the very last row and heard this guy preaching, and he called everybody a black-hearted sinner, and I thought, who is this guy? And I walked out in the parking lot, and I actually called my wife, who was not at the service with me, and I said, hey, I just went to this service at this church, and something has happened, and I really was being pulled into following Jesus more closely. It's really been a journey, and it's led to most of my family being baptized, me being baptized. It's led to me working at the church. It's led to my special needs son being super involved, being a volunteer at Hope's Closet. It's really become our whole life. I grew up in a very low-income family, and for the most part, we had a very fear-based mindset toward money. And certainly nowhere in that fear in the way that I raised was giving some away. And so for me, I would give initially when I was around church much more out of like, well, I come every week, it costs something to run this place. I feel like I should help them pay their bills. But to me now, giving, I don't look at it as me giving something. I look at it as I'm just returning something to the Lord that He gave me. And I think one of the reasons that a healthy believer gives to the kingdom is that they are placing their trust in eternity and not in these temporary circumstances. And so we are saying, Lord, you are my master. I serve you.
Here at 1122, we respond to the gospel. We are going to bring our tithes and our offerings, not as some sort of religious duty, but out of an overflow of gratitude because God gave us His first in His Son, Jesus Christ.
The way that we choose to give at the church is we respond during service, and using the app is something that reminds us. I like the active bringing during service, and so you can also go to coe22.com/give, and you can set up recurring giving on there. So a lot of people choose to do recurring giving, make it easy for their budgeting. And so by stewardship, we're just glorifying Him by just literally giving just a small portion first back to Him for what He's given us. I really loved the special needs retreat that we had at the retreat center, where we gathered 20 families together who spent time praying for each other's children, praying for each other's families, getting to know each other, and building up a community. We could not have purchased the retreat center without partnering with Christian Financial Resources. We talked to them about it early. They came and spent some time with us. They thought it was an absolutely terrific idea for the kingdom and for us as a church. They were on board right away, wanted to know how they could help, and we are very selective now in who we partner with and who we do business with. They are basically a kingdom bank, and generally their interest is higher than it is at your local bank. So in addition to protecting your money and also getting a good return, you know that your funds are being used to advance the Christian kingdom. There are a number of ways that the people that come to Church of 1122 can benefit from partnering with Christian Financial Resources. Whether we acknowledge it or not, we're trusting the Lord every minute of every day. My life every day is His to do with what He wants me to do for the day. So I'm trusting Him with all, including my money, my time, my family, all of it.